Atkins Farm is a place in Kansas City, Missouri. If you are from Kansas City, Missouri, and you know the area that we grew up in, if you go to the back of Carriage Hills and take a right instead of a left, you will go to a small little parking lot, and there's a cemetery there. And then if you go to the left, there is a place called Atkins Farm, and it's just literally a hill and then another hill and a building and then some woods. And I think there's an old barn there too. But I painted at that spot. It was 10 minutes away from the house, probably less, more like 5 or 4. So that was a place I could go to often to paint when I was first learning to plein air paint. And I remember the that place holds that farm holds a very special place in my heart because that was the first time I ever, because it was at that farm that plein air painting clicked with me for the first time.
Oh,
I had been taking lessons, and my instructor kept saying, "Now squint your eyes down and just see shapes and relationships between the shapes as far as their value and their color. Don't think of them as things. Think of them as abstract shapes that are just sitting together." And I was like, "All right," but also I kind of thought he was crazy. Like I was like, "I don't think you like that's a tree. It's not an abstract shape there, buddy." So, but for the first time, I had been practicing a lot and I was on my own. The thing is, when I was with him, I could do it. Like I could kind of figure out because he would help me and, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I think I see it. But on my own for the first time, I had a little 7x9 and it was during the fall and I painted this little brook with rocks. And for the first time, I just laid down shapes of color in a purely abstract way. But when I stepped back from it, it looked more real than anything that I had painted previously. And I literally ran around the farm doing laps, jumping up and down, just praising the Lord and like just so hyped because it was something that I've been working at for a long time that I finally, for the first time, it just clicked with me that much. And I have been addicted to plein air painting ever since, honestly. Like I get antsy if I don't do it for a while. It is one of those things that I look at that I do think maybe I'm made to do, simply because of how the experience that I have when I get a good one. And I've been chasing that high ever since. So